Okay, testing, testing. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Just check if I can just confirm once again if live. Okay, hello to the first viewer. I don't know who you are. Please comment. Second viewer, please comment. Hello and welcome. I'm pretty sad, but we'll get into that right now. Definitely. Sorry, this is like a midweek sudden stream, so whoever can join, please join. Say hello so we know who you are, and then we can get right into it. Okay, so we're pretty much live. I just want to test the sound. So we're pretty much live. I just test the sound. Okay, great. Hello everyone. That sounds bad. Okay, so firstly, I just want to say thank you to NCS for giving us some music to work with. So we're going to use NCS just for some background music to hype the mode a little bit. I've got some earphones, Gerald and Ludwig. You probably would be happy to hear that. Okay, for some reason, there's no, but I'm still going to tell you my story. Okay, hello, welcome. Okay, so we are live. I want to get into this video. Um, when you euthanize a fish, it's pretty sad. There's a few different options you can use to euthanize your fish. So the most popular by far, I've done some research, is the clover drops, where you add about 15 drops into 30 liters or a gallon. And then you knock the fish or you sedate the fish. It takes about 10 minutes. And then the fish can't feel anything, so the fish only breathes. And then after you get your fish sedated, you add about a teaspoonful of clover drops. And when you add that, you add some water into a container, add your 5 ml, shake it up, it gets beige, and then you throw that whole mixture into your fish tank or your bowl or wherever your fish is, and that will completely euthanize your fish within 10 minutes. So that's the first and most popular humane way to do it if you have access to it. The second most popular is when you get some ice or ice water or your fridge, and you do, it's a type of a boiler situation. So you add your hot water or your cold water. In this situation, it's actually more like a freeze situation. So you got your container here on top of your table with your cold water in. You add a glass or a plastic container inside of that container, and then, or you can use a bag as well. And then you add your fish into the cold water. So that's an example. And then what happens then is slowly the water goes or turns colder and colder and colder. It loses more temperature. And by doing this, you slowly kill the fish. The metabolism of the fish slows down. And then your fish obviously will eventually just go to sleep. And then your fish goes. The reason you don't put your fish directly into a bucket or directly into your fridge is because there's ice particles that forms inside their cells, and this could actually be more painful and less humane for animals to feel that. And then the third way is probably the most uncommon way, and this is just taking your fish and smacking it against the floor or flushing it down the toilet, which is not humane at all. There's also you can gas a fish, but that's very unpopular. I've never heard or seen anybody do that. There's a video out there. I don't know where it is. I don't know what it's about, who made it. But if you go dig about it, you can. People that literally use screwdrivers and hammers to punch that through a fish head, and then obviously your fish dies within a millisecond. So if there is any pain, it's for a millisecond, but still, it's inhumane and there is pain. So that's about it. That's your ways. I'm very sad to announce that I had to get rid of the male flower horn with my breeding pair. So it's only my female which is left now, and then some um, fry. But yeah, I had to get rid of him. He had dropsy. I did everything there is inside this world to do for a flower horn, for any type of fish actually, which has dropsy. I took him out of his tank. I added him into a hospital tank. Then I used salt firstly to treat him for at least a cycle of 5 days. To constant water changes, nothing happened. I starved him in this period so that my later stage of treatment can work. For example, I used some Nemerid, um, yeah, some Nemerid fish dewormer to try and get the bacteria out. So I put him in his tank. I used salt, treated him for about 5 days, and then obviously nothing changed. So I moved on to my next step, which was doing 50% water changes and just leaving him, see what happens. Because I think he got stressed with the female because she chased him around and she wanted to breed. Um, so I left him, and then I used antibiotics internally and externally. So I treated the tank with antibiotics and I treated the fish with antibiotics, and that didn't work. And then lastly, um, I fed him. I think it was 2 days ago. I tried to feed him, and he didn't want to feed on anything. So he was reluctant to eat, reluctant to feed. I couldn't touch him. He was he was nothing I could do for him. So then I left him, and I saw this became bad. So I left it. I switched the lights off, and I hoped for the best, but it didn't work. I came to the tank this morning. His fin was dead. There was blood streaming out of his gill plate in front of his left fin. Um, his stomach started swelling so much that his scale started lifting. So his stomach started bloating, and that came out on the downside of his body. So he was in misery and he was in pain. So I just decided I need to help him not go through any more pain. So I decided I'm going to do the ice method. So that was all I had on hand. I don't have clover oil. I don't know where to find it. So I took some ice and some water, put it in a bucket, uh, caught him, put him in a bag, put him there. It was 2 or 3 minutes, and he was fully unresponsive. I took that bucket and put him in the freezer, and he was about an hour to 2 hours, and the water was frozen. I went to prepare the hole for him in the garden, so I dig a hole and then I buried him. So yeah, that's it. Rip Mega Mind. Um, it was pretty sad for me. I never thought I would be able to lose him. It was about 2.5 years which I had him. I had brilliant times with him. I'd add some replays for you in the top right corner. There's a video with Megamind. This will probably go to my personal channel, and then also, yeah, it's pretty sad. I still don't really think I realize what's happened, but he's gone, and luckily he left some pride behind. So we're definitely gonna take his genes and get it all colorful and bright and have a future. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. I wanted to tell you about that. So thanks for all constant support. I just want to say thank you. I can't thank you enough for the subscribers we're getting, for the rush we're getting in our channel. We're really working hard for the shop. We just want to say thank you for your support. We'll see what happens with Megamind, but yeah, Rip, Rip Down was one of my favorite, if not my most favorite. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this content, or not like, but if you sympathize, please subscribe and comment down below if you ever had to euthanize an animal or lost the animal. But this is how to euthanize an animal. So yeah, never good, it's never happy. But thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, cheers, peace.